Hey, good evening, you guys. I'm Angela Hughes, the luxury travel entrepreneur, and I am going live tonight with one of my 5-minute strategies. And this strategy tonight is how to position your brand like a pro so you are actually selling more premium and luxury space. Now, listen up because I'm going to go fast. First of all, first tip, you need to be using all of the resources that your host and your consortia provide you. This is a big thing for me. First of all, I see that people are only using a piece, and I was doing that for decades where I was just using 3%, 5%. There were so many resources that I felt overwhelmed. Do you feel that way? There's so many trainings that you just feel overwhelmed. There's so many resources that you don't know where to go. So listen, I'm saying break it down, choose 3 or 4 suppliers that you want to work with, get trained on them, learn their database, okay? Know what their resources are inside their database, what their marketing is, what their social media is, resources that you can use that are already made, okay? Do the same with your consortia. This is where I screwed up for years. I was using like 1%. Now I'm using almost all of my resources and I'm seeing things boom. So know what your resources are and use them. Okay, number 2, in helping you position your brand, you need to differentiate yourself from your competitors. And I know that you're asking yourself, like, how can I do that? Everybody sells travel. I am a travel agent. I look the same. First of all, call yourself an advisor. But start differentiate, gosh, I can't talk today, differentiating yourself from your competition. Now, listen, that's going to help create brand awareness, and it's also going to help you communicate the value in your brand because ultimately you are your brand. I run a host agency. I'm Trips and Chips Luxury Travel. We've got lots of advisors that work for me in a boutique agency, but ultimately I'm my brand. I mean, people originally were coming to my agency because of me. Okay. And we want them to be coming to you. You might belong to a gigantic host. You might belong to 6,000 different advisors. Differentiate yourself. You are not your host agency. You are you, and you are selling you. Okay. So once you start to communicate your value, then you're going to be able to justify the prices you are charging, not only for service fees, but in the types of brands that you are selling. And I think that's really super important. If you're not on the fee train, get on it. And if you need to start somewhere, start with just your custom itineraries, start charging there. I find it super hard to charge a fee on a Royal Caribbean cruise that somebody could book themselves. But at some point, start charging for your fees and justify your value. Okay. Okay. The third thing is in creating that strategy of positioning yourself, you can do it a couple of ways. Some people do it in customer service. They sell themselves and pride themselves on, hey, we give excellent service. We're service oriented. We are opening this up for you to come and receive services where we give you amenities, where we give you a distinctive voyage, where we give you things that you can't get on your own. And that's great. Okay. That creates a flywheel, so to speak. And what you can either do is improve the value, or you can improve their expectations, and you will continue to get clients. So customer service is just one strategy in positioning yourself. A lot of people, Nordstrom's, set themselves up because of their customer service. Everybody knew you could return everything from Nordstrom's. I grew up with the Nordstrom's. I always shopped there because I knew I could return it if I hated it. Okay. The other thing is you could differentiate yourself in convenience. Okay. So you need to decide whether or not you're going to be priced based. I see a lot of new rookie agents coming in with this low price strategy. Like, we can get you a great deal. We've got a deal. We've got this coming. Check out this lowest price. I don't like that so much because you're not going to sell more premium of luxury travel. Coming in as a convenience plays like low end seller. Okay. Trying to get the best deal. Okay. Position yourself as a luxury and premium agent. And that's where you park your boat, you park your car. That's where you park yourself. You are going to come across as being a premium or better. That's how you're going to give yourself a raise. selling 10% more of what you were selling last year, selling 10% more upsell, royal to celebrity, celebrity to Seaborn, whatever it is, try to upgrade, upsell, side sell, cross sell, whatever we want to say. So you are coming in not looking like the rookie price-based agent, okay? Sell yourself on convenience, sell yourself on service, all of those different things, but differentiate when it comes to price. Okay, the minute I stopped turning down the low end business, my head was exploding because I could now focus on what I want to sell. Okay, and it gave me that creative space to be amazing. And yes, I'm amazing. So I love that. Okay. You can differentiate yourself on your social media. Just don't go out and be the girl that posts, just a random photo and, a tagline. Get personal, get telling your story. You are different than me. Your story looks different than me. That's what I want you to be telling your social media. That's how you're going to differentiate yourself. If you're just putting out ads, destinations, beautiful photos, not working. Okay. You need to differentiate, tell your story, show your passion, get down and dirty with people in the details, and tell your story. Okay. Finally, this was a 5-minute strategy that's now going to an 8-minute strategy. You need to decide on your target market. When we are and you hear that like in every single thing that I've ever taught, anybody that's talking upselling, cross-selling, whatever, we're all talking about this target market niche. It is not enough to be like, I'm a luxury travel agent. I want to work in the luxury space. That doesn't work for me. Because then I'm asking you, like, what do you really want to get out of that? Luxury looks different for every client. Okay, we're not really selling luxury per se. We're selling an experience. Okay, so you need to be able to differentiate those experiences. And so they pull people in. Your audience will spend money if you can solve a problem, if you can create an experience that they could otherwise do. Okay. So look for that information, look for that advice that you can give them that's going to be different. Okay. That's how you're going to start defining your product or defining and positioning your brand. I'm Angela Hughes, the luxury travel entrepreneur. Have a great night. See you later. Okay. I'm drinking. It's still on. I can't end the broadcast. End